Hi friends, hope all is well. My name is Christine Rose. This is my performance final for Comms 356, and I'm going to start off with a letter that I wrote and then go into All About Love by Bell Hooks. So to start, I originally titled it as A Promise. I crossed that out and wrote Dear, and then I wrote a name and I wrote it in Morse code. So if you know Morse code, you know the name, but I'm not going to say the name. I'm just going to say the Morse code, which is dash dot dash dot dot dash dash dash. And it starts off with, someone once told me, if my heart hurts a little after letting go of someone or something, that's okay. It just means that your feelings were genuine, and whether the relationship was awful, good, or great, no one likes ends, no one likes pain, and especially no one likes to lose things that are important to them. And make no mistake, relationships are the single most important thing to you and your life. It's the source of all your best and worst memories. When you think back on your life and you're 95, 100 years old, and you look back over the course of your lifetime, you're not going to think, I wish I owned a better phone. I wish I spent more time on the internet. I wish I spent more time at work or sleeping. It's not going to be any of those things. It's going to be, I wish I spent more time with the people I love. But sometimes we have to put things that were once good to an end after they turn toxic to our well-being. Not every beginning is meant to last forever. Not every person who walks into your life is meant to stay. The end. Love, Christine Rose, I guess that's how I would end it. So basically the inspiration to write this letter came from 3 quotes I resonated with in Bell Hooks' novel. This one, All About Love. The first one is on page 178. The second quote I'll be talking about is on page 57 and 62. And then the third can be found on page 139. So starting off with the first quote on page 178. The first quote addresses the difference between romantic love and true love. She says, our culture may make much of love as compelling fantasy or myth, but it does not make much of the art of loving. Our disappointment about love is not directed at romantic love. We fail at romantic love when we have not learned the art of loving. Often, we confuse perfect passion with perfect love. It becomes perfect love when our passion gives us the courage to face reality, to embrace our true selves. When we love by intention and will, by showing care, respect, knowledge, and responsibility, our love satisfies. Individuals who want to believe that there is no fulfillment in love, that true love does not exist, cling to these assumptions because this despair is actually easier to face than the reality that love is a real fact of life, but is absent from their lives. Bell Hooks right now is really striving to help us understand what real love is, because even she herself has experienced so much disappointment in her quest to love and be loved. So now that you have an idea of what true love is and what it looks like, the next quote helped me understand that this love begins from within. So turning to page 56, it reads, to actively work on yourself means taking responsibility of how you respond to acts of injustice. Taking responsibility means that in the face of barriers, we still have the capacity to invent our lives, to shape our destinies in ways that maximize our well-being. And then, like I said, the second quote is a combination of page 57 and 62. So we talked about taking responsibility, but what are you taking responsibility of necessarily? So taking responsibility for consciously creating goals, identifying the actions necessary to achieve them, making sure our behavior is in alignment with our goals, what we want in life. Most people are concerned about living purposefully when it comes to choosing the work we do. This is one example. Most people do not grow up learning that the work we choose to do will have a major impact on our capacity to be self-loving. Doing work we hate assaults our sense of self, our self-esteem, our self-confidence, all of that. Yet most workers cannot do the work they love, which is a reality for most. And she understands that. She addresses this by saying, we can all enhance our capacity to live purposely by learning how to experience satisfaction in whatever we do. Basically saying you're self-manifesting a sense of worth by making that mental commitment of saying not only I have to do this, but yes, I want to do this. So now that we've discussed love in a relationship with a partner, and then love within yourself, I will now share a quote that addresses a personal goal of mine on my journey of letting love letting love be love in me. So on page 139, this is the last quote. It says, and my goal that I'm setting is forgiveness. Not only forgiving the people around me, but myself as well. She writes, forgiveness is an act of generosity. It requires that we place releasing someone else from the prison of their guilt or anguish over our own feelings of outrage or anger. True forgiveness is essential to spiritual growth. It does not make everything fine or wonderful after you forgive. It doesn't mean we will not face conflicts, betrayals, negative outcomes from positive actions, or bad things happening to good people. Just really face the reality of that. But loving truly allows us to confront these negative realities in a manner that is life-alarming and life-enhancing. So I know that was a lot to take in, but maybe you can rewind the video to go back to the quotes that really spoke to you. I just wanted to share within my community how you can enhance your life simply with love. And I learned through this book, and I'm still learning. This process is not over, and I don't think it will ever be, and it's always updating. But I really wish the best of all to you and to the people you love and to the people who need more loving. You can do it all simply with love. Bye.